Baby, I want to be a man in quite baby.
Mommy, you basically see my cotoso. Me boga, send me sick from Lemonade Finance. While Brian did the shit and let me £10.
Lemonade Finance.
Say they sending money back home from UK, Canada, and now US. I accepted instant charges. Exchange waiting in so unbeatable. We should me promo code Dr. Like £10, $10, and $10 Canadian for the first transaction. With this send this download to Lemonade Finance.
Welcome to the Ghana ICT Hub, a partnership between MTN Ghana and the Government of Ghana through the Ministry of Communications and Digitization. MTN pledged to support Ghana's digitization agenda in line with its ambition to lead the delivery of digital solutions for Africa's progress. In fulfillment of this pledge, MTN Ghana has committed $25 million toward the realization of the Ghana ICT Hub project. The objectives of the Ghana ICT Hub project is anchored on the following: to create an ICT-enabled environment for human capital and ICT skills development, to develop an ICT ecosystem through remote access delivery to facilitate job creation for national development, to provide a modern, state-of-the-art physical infrastructure to serve as a pillar for the digital Ghana agenda. The physical infrastructure, when completed, will provide 4,000 square meters of space with the following facilities: laboratories for technology training and research, innovation hub, co-working spaces for tech innovation startups, Tier 3 data center, conferencing facilities, offices and meeting rooms, commercial lettable spaces, gaming area, restaurant, ancillary facilities. The technology laboratories will be fitted with the next generation ICT equipment and applications to provide the youth of Ghana with practical training in Industry 4.0 technologies such as artificial intelligence, AI, machine learning, cloud computing, 3D printing, robotics, Internet of Things, IoT, advanced manufacturing techniques, cybersecurity, genetic engineering. The project also seeks to establish a complete ecosystem at the hub through remote access delivery to facilitate job creation for national development. The ecosystem shall comprise of MDAs, technology companies, startups, incubators, research agencies, leading universities globally, foundations worldwide, to create a community. 1. The ecosystem community shall bridge the divide between academia and industry and provide solutions to challenges in the key sectors of health, agriculture, and educational sectors of the economy. 2. It shall also run an innovation program providing mentoring and networking for the youth in tech startups. 3. The ecosystem community shall establish an innovation fund to support startups, research agencies, and other entities in the ecosystem. MTN Ghana and the Ministry of Communications and Digitization are championing the Ghana digital agenda for Ghana's development. Welcome to the digital age.
I want you so bad, Alpha Cracker. I want you. I wanna say yes, I can't resist. I want you. Ooh, I want you, Alpha Cracker. I want you so bad, Alpha Cracker. Don't me call one casa.
Alpha goodness rich in milk and butter in Alpha Cracker. Yummy and deliciously crunchy.
But I can't resist you.
Alpha Crackers, simply irresistible.
This advert is FDA approved.
Everyone needs the perfect snack to munch on during a fun moment. Wow. Enjoy the tasty McBerry Twist cupcakes, deliciously baked and packaged for a sweet treat. Premium quality cakes baked with love for all, enriched in butter and milk.
Yummy.
Oh, McBerry Twist cupcakes, simply irresistible. Try one today.
This advert is FDA approved.
Ejuma bia ye ejuma. E wo said dia wan kasa obeso mu a ube somo no na obe hu say sika wo na sika ni
duma na me ye no minim dia menya wo che bia ne bokra na minim dia menya wo
bi baba say oba ba de odi ni ko school a dachi obe ware akotena be ma bi fie nsenya de papa bi a obe ya ma wo enti ni mama nyina wa fa ya ko school
duma we de me kan kwalo o ye duma banka on fa on ntom metuma ka se me de ku be 1000 pieces be ba metuma nya profit be 2000 won
obia me ni wa hu nkola me say ya me hu ade mpo na hye me kawa pon fu say me su me wo nipa mu e wanye me hu ade wanhye wanye me hwe onye oba fufura na ni bire afo hu oba bi no wa sport to send wa boni tell wa pagya no consume ko na me ka say ni kombe bu o.
This is the hustler story.
Go Ghana! Are you struggling to pay your huge rent advance? Do you wish to pay your rent on monthly basis? Then good news is here. The government of Ghana has introduced the National Rental Assistance Scheme to help Ghanaians, especially the youth, pay for their rent on a monthly basis. To qualify, an applicant must show proof of the following minimum requirements. Be a Ghanaian, possess a valid Ghana card. You must be an adult of 18 years and above, have a verifiable employment or earned income. To apply, visit www.nras.gov.gh. The scheme is currently operational in the following regions: Greater Accra Region, Ashanti Region, Eastern Region, Western Region, Bono East Region, and the Northern Region. For further inquiries, contact 0551 341 515 or 0550 408 879. National Rental Assistance Scheme, making renting accessible for all.
Sanse sansa no edin ya cashew ndi no ise kom e ba pa ise ngora omo wa chiri kura no ye crop ise ba bia ye kura ise adua kura ho e de mai cashew no no na ofia ye ya kakra ye to aduane kakra ye to aduane ndi se cashew ko na eduru be kakra bia na ma hardship so aba.
As the world grapples with the far-reaching effects of climate change, farmers who are on the front line have devised innovative strategies to adapt and secure their livelihood. One such strategy is the transition to cashew plantation, a crop touted for its resilience in the face of harsh weather conditions. In this story, I put the spotlight on farmers in the Jamansa municipality of the Bono region who have transitioned to cashew farming, the potential risks and the unintended consequences in the face of climate change.
Farmers in the German South municipality of the Bono region for years were into the cultivation of cocoa, oil palm, and staple food crops such as maize, yam, cassava, and plantain, but the narrative has changed. Most farmers in the municipality have now transitioned to the cultivation of cashew, a crop that has offered hope and stability in the face of climate change. Some of the farmers in the area who have been speaking to GhanaWeb attribute this strategic transition from cocoa to cashew to the need to combat unpredictable and harsh climatic conditions caused by rampant bushfires and the felling of trees.
In the olden days, our grandparents used to, mainly they used to farm cocoa. They used to farm here. What they used to farm here is cocoa farm, but we could see that nowadays we have focused our attention to cashew farming. All is due to bush burning, because in the olden days when they plant the cocoa, the bushfire will come and burn everything, and the cocoa hardly for it to survive. Yielding too was another big factor, because comparing cocoa on this land to cashew, you could see a very great difference between cocoa and cashew. Because let's say if you have you farm 5 acres of land for a cocoa and you get, let me say, 10 bags, and the same land you used to plant cashew, you may get about 20 to 30 bags of cashew nuts. So we saw the difference between cashew and cocoa, and that have encouraged most of the people here to engage in cashew farming.
Solomon. Le fiamiensa. Le fiani. Person na cocoa hapa yanko. Jashishi ma cashew ni abashana. The cashew ni say jashi fasi kura. Itimi sorry. I say problem. Ma cashew ni haji.
I'm the first no na elia cocoa na yempa info na moto yakura betoso. I feel manya 41 years inti me betos bibiri so. Na some jashishi inti no ma cocoa bibiri essay. Na say wudua jana tumpe ehia ensan fifiri bim. Na je say awuwa no inti enam sa inti ma cashew so ebaye. Na cashew no baye no esa say no eheda nsuro ja papa inti amanfo ye nyina ya hwete ko ho inti cashew de obaja mansin ha cashew de ya dua yi papa ya dua pa say ha no awia no boni inti no e ma cashew no say cashew no hia awia hia pebre esa say ja hyehyɛ ne ba ye nwia nso afri system num inti ama asase no ye de akeki inti cashew no so ne nani ye de eje ho inti ma ama cashew no obia dane nani ade akọ ho
pese no ne kofu nko na akiri ye ba na udi ye kofu ana di kofu ko na ya ne gas di ye ba na se keki nso ba ye se keki no da boy ba mai nti obia dane na ko pese no timba so timba ya bu nyina asukura nsu ayama ya bu ni nyina nsukura sabe se nya bo wo e nya tuno ti ya ba na se ya ma bia se ti ka ju so tu ya na enti na ya ni bire ye bia ti ka ju no oboe the friend body Isaac mi yekuani e wo ya maza ha e ben vi aduane ni ahia te na edokuku abro ni ne keka ho na wiem se abro de odo a ahwihia na wanye bia onni bi na kokoo no oya adwuma bia na yeye na afi gya hyehye bai ma gya na ehye kokoo no a ewia na che se enzore bio na kokoo no awu afi timafo ba bi twam nnua nyina ma wia bo asase no so ya ndi na asase no ewia bo so di kokoo no nyina awu ye di ewia na ma kuafo no nye kokoo no dua bio di ye ba cashew so ye do a udua epawia jashe no kra ewua na safefe ho di o ma kuafo nyina ye ni jiko cashew dua ho a sisi ya ma kuafo a ye wonbotamu ha nyina no cashew no ho dwuma ne ye
Mr. Joseph Waja Kumache, the German South MOFA director, corroborates this assertion and throws more light on this strategic transition by the farmers.
Formerly, the farmers here were into cocoa farming. Now it came to a time that they have drought. Came to that time that drought came inside the system, which is climate change, and then bushfires. People diverted from going to cocoa farming into cashew. And you know, the reason is cashew, if cashew is burned today, tomorrow you get it back again. it will start flowering again. But cocoa, when fire setting is a problem, you don't get it. So a lot of people have jumped into cashew instead of producing this cocoa and the one not. They rather change their mind to cashew. And then getting to cashew, they should realize that cashew is giving them much income as compared to cocoa. Because they, according to the farmers, that the work involved in cocoa as compared to cashew is too much. Cocoa, you harvest cocoa, you dry, you package it before selling. But when you come to cashew, you go for cashew, some of them don't dry. It's only right now though the people buy lamb and go, they say no, dry your cashew. If you don't dry, to be a problem for you. This year like this, it came to a time that they say no, the price, they will not give you a high price again because you have not tried. So that is the main reason why people are jumping from this cocoa to cashew. The weather is favorable for cashew. The soil is favorable for cashew. And then you know cashew loves sun. See, where there's sun, that is why we advise the farmer, when you are planting cashew, make sure you're spacing it 10 by 10 meters to allow the cashew, the sun to set inside. So that is it. That is it.
Although cashew cultivation has indeed become a beacon of prosperity for farmers, there are potential risks and unintended consequences that come with this strategic transition.
Yenchiri mano kwa mbego mbeko so binya ebeneti inti esese ka abane ombre nanka onfa hihye kakra bi mra se na be ya ka shuru do no ibeti me kama isa se ya ka sei aburosem moyede asha se eyedene bodie no moya se eyedene banche kura de bobu banche hu nyina ayedene inti se abana mam fiti ase samre na se koturu pempenso bi a yenim kwanya ye manu bebe faso amoduansemu ebe eden nti abarembram na omebo meso yase na nhihye papa bi wa papa megu na kwani na unti muwai
so ole baba na se na makoma ba se sisi asase ni yan so ebe kegun so bi e opeji ti ye nyina ye ti kom ye branch yet on the tension. We are like a branch of affairs here. When tension, Ghana maybe that's a yet to bank yet yeah, come here to Qatar. Those assassinating I say, be just a cake. Some a dream I occurred, you know, if you come about. If you go on watching the Quran, your crop is a baby or crash, a biacra way de my curse you know one of your cry to a biane, cacra to a bian. This a curse you call now a drew the Caribbean, Nama Hatchip was Waba, Scasson so white drama. That's a carry ya, yellow brown, one as to be. This is few beer, Colabia Soria, Adam, if because you are do. Yes, this assassin, you know, as I say, I care on a linear to curse you are. Ama sisi komne ebeba yemani yembotomu ha sisi asasi bia ne ho na ho free because ujan ho a unu ya ba na onso abedo na ya mazo sem sisi kro dia mazo kro bandemu ha obo na onua bi ana onua bi gina port o ado masase o fa masase mempene di ama sa ne ma na ama sisi ndem se ya kro babusu be biri mu.
I fear in this cashew farming is that in the long term, it is going to create a lot of starvation and famine in these communities. Because you can see the background of this farming is well canopied, and it will be very difficult for you to cultivate crops like maize and cereal crops, other foodstuffs that need a lot of sunlight. So it means that all these crops, we are now abandoning it. So in effect, getting food to feed our children will be very big problem. Because nowadays, even we have not get to anywhere, but nowadays we used to buy food from outside. Initially, it wasn't like that. Even foodstuffs was so plenty over here to the extent that we beg people for to come for the food. But now we rush into a market to buy food.
This is cocoa rianya very middle of the cash you see money very abundant. You say come member. This is being said a mention and be just now or reserve or dress from Ocean Wager portion can be so then Catrana. I say, Muyanan will be any. So, yes, idea. Only baby.
Yes, the effect we have seen, Mofa have seen right now, which the farmers themselves have seen, is food security. To come to a time, food crops will be a problem. Even right now, no land for food crops. You see, there was a time people from this place were going to Western region, that is a side, for cocoa. It came to a time that Western side, they were not having land for food crops. So people were rather sending food here to that place. So we are seeing that cashew coming into the municipality, the cashew coming into the grounds here, the problem will be the food security. It will come to a time that they will not get food.
Recognizing the need for a sustainable approach and diversity, the Directorate has embarked on measures aimed at encouraging farmers to cultivate multiple crops to mitigate the associated dangers and ensure a balanced agricultural ecosystem to create a future where cashew and other crops can thrive side by side.
What MOFA is doing is that we educate the farmers. The master, if you have about 5 or 6 acres, don't use all for cashew. You get about 1 or 2 acres for food crops, and then that will help you. And then they sell. They come that telling us that, oh officer, this time here is not easy. Better yam ana banchi ana something or that's all. I say, see, so they know it, and then we are educating them to do that they should try as much as possible and get land down for food crops.
Cashew farming presents several advantages in terms of adaptability, resilience, and economic opportunities to the farmer. The socio-economic implications for this over-reliance relative to price volatility, decline in food crop production, impact on food security, and issues of monoculture warrants complex and multifaceted measures to strike a balance that will safeguard both livelihoods and the ecosystems. From Yamiansa, I am Abajado Frank, GhanaWeb.
right here in the eastern region of Ghana, and we are on a quad bike behind me. And this is one activity you should do whenever you're here in Ghana. This is one activity you should do whenever you're in the eastern region. So I'm super excited you all are coming along, and so far so good. It's been amazing. This is how it all started. So guys, this is the bike I'm going to be using, and they are taking us through how to ride the bike. So this is my new friend. What's your name?
This is called Matthias.
Matthias, okay.
This is your brake.
This is my brake.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Your accelerator.
Accelerator, alright.
Okay. The back brake over here.
That's a back brake.
Yes, please.
Okay.
This is a gear.
Okay.
You have forward, neutral, reverse.
Okay.
Now it's on neutral.
Okay.
Just push it like this forward.
Okay.
Then you accelerate it a little bit to move the bike.
Okay.
Are you okay now?
So yeah, he has taken me through everything. I'm about to move the bike. This is my second time doing quad biking here in Ghana. So let's go, guys.
Slowly. Now please let your hand be on the brakes, okay?
Yeah, so guys, we are ready to quad bike here. I'm very excited about it. Hi guys! So I'm going quad biking with you, of course. So let's go. I'm happy. I'm super excited. Let's go, guys.
Susu sang kwai no bi a wan to nam bia e man kwai bebre.
Mommy, you fish can see about Kotoso. People send me sika from Lemonade Finance. While Brian did the shit and let me £2.
Lemonade Finance.
Say they're sending money back home from UK, Canada, and now US. I accepted a instant charges. Exchange waiting in so ye. Unbeatable. We should make promo code Dr. Like Nenya £10, $10, and 10 Canadian dollars for the first transaction. What is send this guy download to Lemonade Finance.
Welcome to the Ghana ICT Hub, a partnership between MTN Ghana and the Government of Ghana through the Ministry of Communications and Digitization. MTN pledged to support Ghana's digitization agenda in line with its ambition to lead the delivery of digital solutions for Africa's progress. In fulfillment of this pledge, MTN Ghana has committed $25 million toward the realization of the Ghana ICT Hub project. The objectives of the Ghana ICT Hub project is anchored on the following: to create an ICT-enabled environment for human capital and ICT skills development, to develop an ICT ecosystem through remote access delivery to facilitate job creation for national development, to provide a modern, state-of-the-art physical infrastructure to serve as a pillar for the Digital Ghana agenda. The physical infrastructure, when completed, will provide 4,000 square meters of space with the following facilities: laboratories for technology training and research, innovation hub, co-working spaces for tech innovation startups, Tier 3 data center, conferencing facilities, offices and meeting rooms, commercial lettable spaces, gaming area, restaurant, ancillary facilities. The technology laboratories will be fitted with the next generation ICT equipment and applications to provide the youth of Ghana with practical training in Industry 4.0 technologies such as artificial intelligence, AI, machine learning, cloud computing, 3D printing, robotics, Internet of Things, IoT, advanced manufacturing techniques, cybersecurity, genetic engineering. The project also seeks to establish a complete ecosystem at the hub through remote access delivery to facilitate job creation for national development. The ecosystem shall comprise of MDAs, technology companies, startups, incubators, research agencies, leading universities globally, foundations worldwide, to create a community. 1. The ecosystem community shall bridge the divide between academia and industry and provide solutions to challenges in the key sectors of health, agriculture, and educational sectors of the economy. 2. It shall also run an innovation program providing mentoring and networking for the youth in tech startups. 3. The ecosystem community shall establish an innovation fund to support startups, research agencies, and other entities in the ecosystem. MTN Ghana and the Ministry of Communications and Digitization are championing the Ghana Digital Agenda for Ghana's development. Welcome to the digital age.
I want you so bad, Alpha Cracker. I want you. I wanna say yes, I can't resist. I want you. Ooh, I want you, Alpha Cracker. I want you so bad, Alpha Cracker.
Alpha goodness rich in milk and butter. In Alpha Cracker. Yummy and deliciously crunchy.
But I can't resist you.
Alpha Crackers. Simply irresistible.
This advert is FDA approved.
Everyone needs the perfect snack to munch on during a fun moment. Wow. Enjoy the tasty McBerry Twist cupcakes, deliciously baked and packaged for a sweet treat. Premium quality cakes baked with love for all, enriched in butter and milk. Yummy! Oh! McBerry Twist cupcakes, simply irresistible. Try one today.
This advert is FDA approved.
Ejuma bia ye ejuma. E wo said the awankasa obesomu a obesomu no e na obehu say sika wo na say sika ni.
Ejuma na me ye minim dia menya wo. Che bia ne bokra na minim dia menya wo.
Bi baba say obaba de odi ni ko school a. Dachin obeware akotena be ma bi fie. Ntinya de papa bia obeya ma wo. Nti ni mama nyina wa fa yan ko school.
Ejuma we de me kan kwalo. O ye ejuma banka won fa won to no. Metuma ka se me de kugebe 1000 pieces be ba. Metuma nya profit be 2000 won.
Obia me ni wa won kola me. Say ya me ho ade mpo na hye me kawa pon mu se me su me wo nipa mu e. Wanye me ho ade wanhye wanye me hwe. Onye oba fufura na ni bire. Afo ho oba bi no wa sport to say no wa boni tell no pagya no konso. Me kwa na me ka se ni kombe bu o. This is the hustler story.
Go Ghana! Are you struggling to pay your huge rent advance? Do you wish to pay your rent on monthly basis? Then good news is here. The government of Ghana has introduced the National Rental Assistance Scheme to help Ghanaians, especially the youth, pay for their rent on a monthly basis. To qualify, an applicant must show proof of the following minimum requirements. Be a Ghanaian, possess a valid Ghana card. You must be an adult of 18 years and above, have a verifiable employment or earned income. To apply, visit www.nras.gov.gh. The scheme is currently operational in the following regions: Greater Accra Region, Ashanti Region, Eastern Region, Western Region, Bono East Region, and the Northern Region. For further inquiries, contact 0551 341 515 or 0550 408 879. National Rental Assistance Scheme, making renting accessible for all.
What's it about the NDC that you love?
Everything. I mean, no discrimination. We're all one. We love our people. If you are doing well and they think you can do something, they push you.
Hi, good day and welcome to another edition of The Lowdown here on GhanaWeb TV. My name is Daniel Ojo. Today, my guest is a man who wears many hats. He's different things to different people. Sometimes he's a businessman, sometimes he's a sports administrator, and to others, he's a politician. Recently, he made a bid to lead the National Democratic Party, Congress Party, as its flag bearer. And while that did not go the way he envisaged, we would have a conversation about his general life as a politician and a civil servant of many, many years. He's done some incredible things in his life, and we are going to have a delve into it and explore his life a bit more. Today, my guest is Mr. Kojo Bonsu. He's former mayor of Kumasi, which he prides himself very much for. He's also a former director of the National Sports Authority. He's one-time aspiring president of the Ghana Football Association. He's also managed GOIL in the past. He's worked for Adidas in the past. So, as you know, he's a man of many parts. Sir, good day and welcome to the show.
Good day.
Did I get some of your accomplishments right?
Yes.
Most of them.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for your time. How have you been the last couple of weeks? It's been only a few weeks since the NDC Congress, where you were aspiring to be the flag bearer of the party. As we all know, that didn't go the way you envisaged. But have you overcome the disappointment? Have you moved on?
Oh, yes, definitely. I've moved on. I was just resting.
Okay.
Because to be in the nooks and crannies of this country, we did 18,000 kilometers, and it's a lot.
Wow.
So after that, I wanted to rest. Okay. And I've had enough rest. Thank you.
So you mentioned covering this country over 18,000 kilometers. Were there things that were different from when you were growing up? I read that you grew up partly in Kumasi and also went to school in Tamale. So
that is right.
Were there things that are different? Have things gotten worse than when you were growing up?
Yeah, I mean, I thought things would have changed. I used to go to areas like Chiriponi, Sapsuku Tatali, Bompurugu Yongyo, and all those places. In the morning, you see kids not rushing for the rush hour school, you know. It's a percentage of them that will do the rush hour school thing. The rest, about 10 o'clock, that you see that people must be in school. You see them loitering about or following cattle and, you know, doing other things. That is what really touched my heart, because I believe that at that age, you know, age between 12 and 10, it should be serious school age.
Okay.
You see them walking about. That is what really touched my heart, because I believe that we should be doing something about it.
Okay. Is it something that reinforced all the things that you saw that touched your heart? Did it reinforce your decision to want to be a flag bearer and to be a change agent as a politician?
Definitely. Something touched my heart, and there are a lot of things that Ghana is supposed to have done up to this point that we haven't done.
Right.
So that is what encouraged me to become a change person for the system.
Okay.
If you go to Rwanda, things are different.
People always mention Rwanda.
Yeah, because it's Africa.
Okay.
So you can't compare Ghana to Germany or France.
Okay.
All you have to do is do an African comparison.
Okay.
And it's Rwanda. Things are different there. And I think it's a model that we can always pick here, and it's doable that it can be done. Only that we are not enforcing it.
Many say our democracy and our politicians have failed us. I mean, your party's been in power before, there's been other parties. Is it a collective failure as a country?
Let's not talk about failure.
Okay.
It is, I call it indiscipline.
Okay.
It is total indiscipline that is in this country, that we haven't enforced certain things. I mean, let me give you an example. We drive on the right, or on the left? On the right, okay?
Yeah.
Everybody is supposed to be driving on the right. You see motorbicycles, instead of moving with you to the right direction, they face you.
Okay.
So they go to the opposite direction. And that is, I see that as totally indiscipline.
Okay.
Because if you kill somebody, you have killed somebody, the law, you face the law. But the thing is that people don't even think that if you do that and you kill the person, it's his fault.
Okay.
Nobody's looking at that. On a dual carriage road, on the right side and the left side, all cars, motorbikes, everything moving should be on the right side moving. And on the left side coming, everybody should be. But you see that where you're going, somebody is coming to face you, a motorbike.
Yeah.
I see that as total indiscipline in the system.
Okay. So the police is supposed to enforce that. So in this
It's
case,
not the police,
is it
the government.
The government.
It's supposed to enforce it through the agencies like police.
The people who don't know that is even wrong or illegal.
That is the thing.
Okay.
So it brings about the indiscipline in the system.
Okay.
That is why I would love a situation where every student that is leaving school, that is finished university or SS, would do a 2-year national service with the military for discipline.
2 years?
2 years.
Not even 1 year?
No, normally they do 1 year now.
Yes.
2 years would do.
That conversation it's not the first time I'm hearing this. I mean, people have mentioned that in the past, but there are the other people on the other side who say even the military, which used to be the yardstick of discipline, has lost that reverence that we had for the military.
They haven't really lost it. I mean, it's the kind of training they give to the people. As for the training they have it, but you have so many bad nuts that have gone in there, but I don't think they've lost it.
Okay.
We can revive it like the way the British do the Sandhurst training.
Okay.
That is what I believe that should be done in this country.
So in the future, if you were to be president, that's something that you will enforce?
It's part of my manifesto.
Wow.
Every student, whether you're going to do law, you're going to do medicine, you're going to be an accountant, your first 2 years before you get a certificate to go and do law, to go and do medicine, you have to come through the military training for 2 years as a national service.
You think that is going to reset our discipline and everything?
It's not going to do it 100%, but at least it's going to bring us closer to people changing their lifestyles.
Okay.
Go to the ministry. People are supposed to start work at 8 o'clock. 11 o'clock, a scheduled officer is not in yet. When he gets to the office, what is coming to do? Like, not me mommy Harry. Not my sister Harry into the call hospital. I mean, it's not an excuse.
Okay. But do we necessarily need the military training to do that? Like you said, it's discipline. Well, it's somebody who...
You see, the reason why I'm saying military training, at least you pick the sense of it.
Okay.
You pick the idea that people need to understand certain things. And that kind of military rigor training will push you into that system.
Okay.
So you come to understand how we do the things right.
Okay. Let's backtrack a bit and go into your upbringing. You born in Yana Ashanti, born in Kumasi, raised in Kumasi, and then went to secondary school in Tamale. How did that happen? What was your childhood like? Are you born with a silver spoon in your mouth?
Yes,
from a
I was
wealthy
born
family?
with a silver spoon in my mouth.
Oh, really?
I lived at the presidency.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Flagstaff House.
Okay.
Luckily, my mother, my senior sister, at that time hadn't had a baby yet. So I was giving to her to live, and the husband was the director of protocol to Kwame Nkrumah.
All right.
So I lived in the Flagstaff House, bungalow number 4. I'm sure if you follow Ghana history, that bungalow number 4 is where they did the Kankan Yami.
Oh.
So I've lived there, you know, I lived a very luxurious life in a presidential way.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, people like you, they say you've not struggled, so sometimes you can't identify with the ordinary people.
But I have struggled a lot.
Have you?
In life.
If you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth.
It doesn't matter. Life, it's a long term.
Okay.
Okay. Breaks at points.
Okay.
When my father passed on, fine, my sister and the husband were still in top positions, and I really enjoyed that. But at a point in life, when I needed the most, it was like they were not there, and I had to start suffering, working hard. My mother died at an age that I had just finished my O-levels, and I used to travel worldwide with my mom.
Okay.
And suddenly I'd lost it. So life...
Was it a rude awakening?
Yeah.
It was a rude awakening?
Awakening. So it's like a reverse.
Okay.
Into coming through a hard life.
When you say hard life...
I really enjoyed hard life, fending for myself.
Okay.
Making sure that everything is done very well for myself.
This was around what age?
It was around 1921.
So you were almost an adult. At 18, 19,
Yes, in Ghana, 18, 19 is not an adult.
Right.
I mean, on paper.
Yes, you can vote, so we describe you as an adult.
Yes, an adult, yes. But hey, some of them, you need to look after them, make sure that they, you know, do everything under the roof of the parents.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you moved to Tamale for your secondary education.
Yes.
I mean, for somebody who lived luxurious in Kumasi, first option would be to go to Prempeh or to go to Pokuware and all of that. How did you end up in Tamale?
My mother didn't like that because she didn't want me to be seen coming home all the time.
Oh, okay. So they didn't send you away.
So she said, look, let me take... They have friends in Tamale, Lawyer Diaka, Abukari Sumani, the former vice president, Aliu.
Oh, really?
But yes. So I stayed in their house when I was in Tamale. Like, I was in boarding house, but I go there for the weekends to go eat, go and have some luxury life.
Wow.
So that was it. I mean, I enjoyed my life in Tamale, my term in Tamale, and it was interesting. Very, very interesting.
Many say it's one of the, cleanest in the country. I mean, you talk about the Volta region, talk about the northern region. I mean, they're more orderly than the chaos in Accra and Kumasi.
If you talk about cleanest, I'm talking about field.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yes, I think that is better. It is better, cleaner.
Okay. So then you moved to the United Kingdom?
Yeah, I moved to the UK.
Okay.
To go and start hustling for life. In fact, the main intention of going back to UK was to go to school.
Okay.
Well, hey, I had to run away from it.
So when you went to the UK, you didn't go to school immediately?
No. I went to the UK in June, which was the summer, was holidays.
Okay.
And in, in September, school was reopening.
Yeah.
So I got a job, immediately I got into the UK, got a job with a company called William Shaw. People pronounce it Skoll. I worked with them. At that time, I was earning about £75 and more.
Really?
Yes, a week. So quite interested. So I put up with my brother, and I had to run and find my own flat. So I was paying for it. So I was like controlling myself. I was a big man, which my sister and the husband were not very happy about.
Why were they not happy? Because they didn't think
because
you were
I
old
was
enough
going
to be
school
independent?
They had looked for a school for me to go.
And you were not doing as they expected at that time?
I didn't go. I was not going.
Okay.
In fact, school reopened on the 16th of September. I never showed up because I was earning good money.
Okay. But at some point, you went back to school?
I didn't.
You
I
never?
made so much, but I didn't.
Wow.
I didn't.
So,
you see, the good thing is about my life is I've done a lot of courses, diploma courses, management training. So that is why I've gotten so much experience.
Okay.
You know.
But there's a path you're not going to let your children take if they said, okay, I'm making money, but I don't want to go to school.
I wouldn't allow them to do that. But hey, my parents were not alive to push it.
Yeah.
You know, so that was the disadvantage I had.
Okay. You're still on the lowdown here on GhanaWeb TV. My name is Daniel Ojo. Today my guest is Mr. Kojo Bonsu. I'm sure you do know him as former mayor of Kumasi, former boss of the National Sports Council. He rebranded it to the National Sports Authority. We'll go into that. He also served on the board of GOIL and later became its managing director, credited for, if you like, revolutionizing GOIL. He also worked with Adidas, and we'll talk about that. He also, at some point, was a sports person, wanted to become the president of the Ghana Football Association, and recently wanted to be flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress. As elections approach, we'll discuss what the party is doing to recapture power ahead of the next general election. We'll go for our first break. When we return, we'll delve more into the life of Mr. Kojo Bonsu. Stay with us. We're back after this break.
Everyone needs the perfect snack to munch on during a fun moment. Wow. Enjoy the tasty McBerry Twist cupcakes, deliciously baked and packaged for a sweet treat. Premium quality cakes baked with love for all, enriched in butter and milk.
Yummy.
Oh, McBerry Twist cupcakes. Simply irresistible. Try one today.
This advert is FDA approved.
Welcome back from the break. This is still the lowdown on GhanaWeb TV. Today we're having a conversation with Mr. Kojo Bonsu. And he's, revealing some interesting facts about his life as a hustler in the UK, as a boy who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. But, as they say, life is a journey, a bit of ups and downs. And he had his fair share of both the ups and the downs. Mr. Bonsu, I mean, you've accomplished so much in your life as a Ghanaian citizen. You've worked at GOIL, you've worked at the National Sports Council, later became the National Sports Authority. I mean, you've worked at Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly, which is one of the things you are really proud of, because when I went onto your Twitter page, that's a description there, former mayor of Kumasi. Is it the job that you enjoy the most?
It's the challenges and the experience I had.
Okay.
That's what I really enjoy.
You're a Kumasi boy, so you must have, when you got that appointment, you might have looked at it and said, I want to change
Kumasi boy,
Kumasi.
but you see, Asante, I was born and bred there.
Yeah.
And it's for my grandparents.
Right.
So if I'm working for Kumasi or Asante, I see it as doing something for my family. So I dedicate and put up my all in it.
Right.
So that is how it is. So I wouldn't want to pride myself on Asante Niba or something, but the pride of being an Asante, and also the pride of my grandparents who were born on the golden stool.
Okay.
So that prides me,
okay,
becoming a worker or
but
a server.
You credited with the Ratri Park which was the first of its kind in Kumasi.
In Ghana?
In Ghana. Do you know its state now? Do you know if it's still functional?
Oh, it's functioning. It's functioning, but hey, I don't go into it because I've left it, I've finished, and I've washed my hands out of it, so I'm not part of that anymore.
Your time at the KMA was not without challenges. Do you look back and realize some of the things you could have done better?
If you say challenges, yes, but it helped me a lot for me to understand the people that I serve.
Okay.
So I serve them very well.
Okay.
And I see the challenges are normal, that you would go through that. If you don't go through challenges, you go through very smooth, that means you wouldn't perform very well.
Okay.
And I pride myself of being one of the best mayors Kumasi have ever had.
Okay. On the benefit of hindsight, are there things you would have done differently? Or you have done the same thing?
I would have done the same thing, even more harder.
Okay.
Because you want a better city, and mayors make sure that cities are run very well, and that is what I was looking at.
Okay.
For a better Kumasi.
The Kumasi today, many say it's not the if you like, the garden city that it ought to be or used to be. Are your vision of Kumasi when you became KMA boss, do you see that path now? Are you disappointed that it has not followed that path?
Disappointment, yes. I'm very disappointed. But the thing is that you cannot be there forever. And the place is not yours. Every 4 years, a law in this country is that we have to change. Constitution says that 4 years, every new system must happen.
Yeah.
If you continue, that means you win. The maximum will be 8 years.
Yeah.
So my mind was that I wasn't going to stay there for a long time. Work and somebody would come and take over.
Okay.
Also, the thing is that if you left memoirs, if you left, reports for them to follow and they didn't, you can't do anything about it.
Okay.
All that you do is you pray that they follow the reports you left so that everything can be good for the city.
Have people consulted you to ask of your experience there, like those who have succeeded you?
Nobody has said that.
We don't do that in this country. We don't. You've served in that capacity. You have some.
I was doing it because I was consulting Nana Kwesi Agyeman.
Okay.
May he so rest in peace. He's passed on. I was consulting him, and also I was consulting Mr. James Osu. He's also passed on, having a chat with them about Kumasi and how to do things.
Yeah.
So I believe that it should be done. If you consult and listen to the person, then you better yourself.
Okay.
So that you can handle challenges more than not consulting.
Okay. Let's go back to your time in the UK. When you arrived in the UK, was there a cultural shock? Were there things that you saw that you said, why is this different here than it is in
No, I'd been to UK many times before I went to this.
Okay. But the first time you went to the UK, for example?
I went to the UK when I was a very young boy, I think in '64.
Okay.
So, it wasn't different.
Okay, so it was like just going back home?
Not home, but I used to go there on holiday, and so I knew what existed there.
But even when you started growing up and started appreciating life, were there things that you saw that you said, we could replicate this back home and life would be better for the general population?
A lot of things could be replicated. How things are done. When you go and you see people buying things, they have to queue for it. They didn't jump the queue. These are all things that I saw.
These are the disciplinary issues you talk about.
Yes.
They are all disciplinary issues.
It is.
Okay.
Ghana, some big man will come, Kojo Bonsu, Baba, allow me. And it's not done. What the hell? You join the queue and buy it.
Yeah.
And that is how a country must be run. You cannot blame government, and government can push and enforce the laws, but the individual discipline must be there.
Okay. Maybe you see, people say they're in discipline fester because the sanctions are not applied. People know they can get away with anything that they do. So that is the reason why we have nice laws on our books, but we cannot enforce them. Sometimes for political expediency, sometimes because we know the law doesn't bite.
It will bite with time.
With time. Okay. Yes. Let's talk about your bid to be flag bearer of the NDC. which was not the first time. You made an attempt in, if I'm not mistaken, 2018, and then withdrew from the race. But this time you won the full haul against a man who, during his tenure, gave you an appointment. Did you go in hoping to win, or you want to be ahead of the queue just in case his tenure is done?
No. I wanted to win, but the public spoke. The NDC delegates spoke. They wanted it more than me. Okay. That is the difference.
So it's not because you want to be top of the mind awareness at the next Congress.
No, that's...
You know, people say that's what you politicians do. Like, you know, this one will be difficult for me to win, but if I put in a bid, the next time I can go and say, because I lost this one, you have to consider me, or my name recognition.
So. Maybe, I don't think so. Is that what you think? That's fine.
That's what many people think.
Good.
Does it mean the next Congress you're going to be in the race again?
Who knows? All we need is long life, good health.
Okay.
So I can't sit down and predict now.
Okay. Is it cost intensive to run a campaign?
Very expensive.
So you've really pumped in a lot of money in this campaign.
A lot of money.
Wow. So this is usually traveling, or this is per diems you give to your team, or what?
Traveling, per diems, fuel, hotels, donation to the constituency and the branch that you visit.
Okay.
And all.
And this one you foot from your personal finances?
Personal and friends, and support.
Okay.
Help to do it.
You're a very rich man, aren't you?
Who want to be poor? Nobody wants to be poor in this world, but I wouldn't say I'm a rich man.
Okay.
I'm in there.
You're a comfortable man.
I try.
I know you're trying to be modest, and that's
not modest. I mean, if I'm rich, I'll say it. Okay. Why not? If I'm rich, I'll say it. I'm not a rich man, but I'm okay.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about the elections that are coming up. Do you think the NDC stands a very good chance of winning?
100%. We're all going to fight behind Mahama. We are going to do it. You won't believe it. You watch it. Watch me in Ashanti region. We are going to support the winner of our what you call primaries. That is His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. I'm going to fight in my area.
Which area is that?
Ashanti.
Okay.
For us to get the votes, for us to win power.
They say even in Ashanti, you guys are not united. As I say, is a typical example. Muntaka said the party wanted to oust him and all of that.
You let them say whatever we want. When the time gets there, you will see.
You're confident that you can win?
Oh, we will win. With a mess up in this system, NDC is poised to win.
Do people look at you as somebody who is Ashanti born and bred, royal, and say, why are you with the NDC? I mean, typically people say...
I've had that experience many times. Years back, I was even told, no, this shepherd, and that, but that is where I belong. That is where I love. I don't do things because a friend or a brother. Most of my family are all NPP, but I choose to be NDC, and I love it there.
What's it about the NDC that you love?
Everything. I mean, no discrimination. We are all one. We love our people. If you are doing well and they think you can do something, they push you. So that what makes me love NDC.
And you think that's different with the other party?
I'm not there, but I don't want to be there.
You don't want to be there? Okay. Did you make any compromises, like cut a deal before the Congress? Did you cut a deal?
Cut a deal with who?
I mean, those who are ahead of the queue. Those who are...
How many people are ahead of the queue? I'm asking you a question.
So you have a relationship with Mahama, don't you?
Yes, I do. He's my former boss.
So when he knows that you're contesting him, he's not disappointed?
Why should he be? He wouldn't. I know him so well, he wouldn't.
I mean, many thought you should give him a free ride. It saves everybody the cost of the Congress.
Democracy is all that we want in our party. We want our party to be exciting. We want our party to be good, so that a lot of people would come in. The young ones coming will say, oh, as for NDC, dear, if you know what you're about and you're good, you can become a leader or you can get a good position.
Okay.
So I don't think it's like that. But anyway, the primaries are over.
Yes.
We're all one. We are united. We're going to fight. We're going to Asin.
Asin, yes.
Asin North to go and fight to win power.
You were in Kumewu?
I was.
So even after all the tiredness, you had to strap up and go there and try and hope that
Why
you're
not?
going to win.
You want your party to win? You want to sit down and sleep? No sleeping. And we need to support our leader so that we can win power. Power is very important. Have you forgotten the saying President Kufuor said, it's better to be a messenger or a laborer in your government being in power than to go and become a secretary general in opposition.
Yes, that's
so
true.
It's very important. So why we have to fight to win power, and I'm going to fight for NDC to win power.
Okay. Are you going to consider being a running mate to President Mahama if he offered?
Oh, I mean, it's an interesting question. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has the prerogative. And if he believes that Kojo Bonsu can do it, why not?
Okay.
Because we are united, and I'm going to give him my all to support him win. So why, if he chooses me as his vice, bingo. And we're going to work in tandem to make everything work very well.
If you're not running mates, which other portfolio would you like, where you think you can make change?
I wouldn't want to choose any portfolio.
But you should have a place that you said, this place I want to make a change there.
No. The party knows me. The party knows all I can do. Wherever they put me and they see that I have the expertise to do it, I would love to do it.
Really?
Yes.
So KMA, former KMA boss, former NS, National Sports Council to National Sports Authority, they say you like doing a lot of rebranding. When you went to GO, you did that. When you went to the Sports Council, you did that. What's the idea behind it?
You see, it's there's no idea behind it, but you see, you have to refresh the memory of people. If you allow people to see the old thing, it doesn't progress, it doesn't do very well. Some companies in this world, like Totals and the Elves and the international companies, every 4 years they do a facelift just to sell yourself for people to see all that you're doing so that it can bring even more customer or make the company
So that's why you do it?
Yes,
I believe that. A freshen up.
Freshen up and get people to have new ideas to do things.
So it's not just a change of name, because the Sports Council becomes a Sports Authority.
Yes, Sports Council, that one became an authority. But the rest, GOIL was still GOIL. It's the face, the logo, and the branding, that's all.
You believe in a lot of branding?
It's my expertise.
Okay.
That's what I know very well.
Okay. Anyway, this is still the lowdown on GhanaWeb TV. We are having a very interesting conversation with Mr. Kojo Bonsu, former KMA boss. It's, like I said, many people describe him in different categories or ways because he's a man of many parts. He's a businessman, an astute one at that, a sports administrator, a politician, and a philanthropist as well. We're in the first part of our conversation here, and then we'll continue in part 2 where we talk about the state of Ghana, the economy of Ghana, businesses, because he's a businessman, the state of businesses in Ghana in this current administration. So all this and more on part 2 of our conversation, our up-close and personal conversation with Mr. Kojo Bonsu. This is still The Lowdown with me, Daniel Odro, on GhanaWeb TV.
The water is blue. Love from Zanzibar. Hey guys, all too soon. The trip is almost over. It's our last day here in Zanzibar, and let me know in the comment section which of my Zanzibar experience do you love the most. Let me know in the comment section. For me, it's the entire experience here in Zanzibar.
We are currently in Stone Town, and today we are going to a beautiful beach called the Nakupenda Beach. It's a beautiful sandbank in the middle of the ocean. It has blue water and pure white sands. Hi guys, we are back again, Charlie. Everyone talks about Nakupenda.
Susu sang kwai bi a wan to nam bia e man kwai bebre.
Mommy, you fish can see about Kotoso. People send me sika from Lemonade Finance. While Brian did the shit and let me £2.
Lemonade Finance.
Say they're sending money back home from UK, Canada, and now US. I accepted a instant charges. Exchange waiting in so unbeatable. We should be promo code Dr. Like Nenya £10, $10, and $10 for the first transaction. What is send this guy download to Lemonade Finance.
Welcome to the Ghana ICT Hub, a partnership between MTN Ghana and the Government of Ghana through the Ministry of Communications and Digitization. MTN pledged to support Ghana's digitization agenda in line with its ambition to lead the delivery of digital solutions for Africa's progress. In fulfillment of this pledge, MTN Ghana has committed $25 million toward the realization of the Ghana ICT Hub project. The objectives of the Ghana ICT Hub project is anchored on the following: to create an ICT-enabled environment for human capital and ICT skills development, to develop an ICT ecosystem through remote access delivery to facilitate job creation for national development, to provide a modern, state-of-the-art physical infrastructure to serve as a pillar for the digital Ghana agenda. The physical infrastructure, when completed, will provide 4,000 square meters of space with the following facilities: laboratories for technology training and research, innovation hub, co-working spaces for tech innovation startups, Tier 3 data center, conferencing facilities, offices and meeting rooms, commercial lettable spaces, gaming area, restaurant, ancillary facilities. The technology laboratories will be fitted with the next generation ICT equipment and applications to provide the youth of Ghana with practical training in Industry 4.0 technologies such as artificial intelligence, AI, machine learning, cloud computing, 3D printing, robotics, Internet of Things, IoT, advanced manufacturing techniques, cybersecurity, genetic engineering. The project also seeks to establish a complete ecosystem at the hub through remote access delivery to facilitate job creation for national development. The ecosystem shall comprise of MDAs, technology companies, startups, incubators, research agencies, leading universities globally, foundations worldwide, to create a community. 1. The ecosystem community shall bridge the divide between academia and industry and provide solutions to challenges in the key sectors of health, agriculture, and educational sectors of the economy. 2. It shall also run an innovation program providing mentoring and networking for the youth in tech startups. 3. The ecosystem community shall establish an innovation fund to support startups, research agencies, and other entities in the ecosystem. MTN Ghana and the Ministry of Communications and Digitization are championing the Ghana digital agenda for Ghana's development. Welcome to the digital age.
I want you so bad, Alpha Cracker. I want you. I wanna say yes, I can't resist. I want you. Ooh, I want you, Alpha Cracker. I want you so bad, Alpha Cracker.
Have a goodness rich in milk and butter in Alpha Cracker. Yummy and deliciously crunchy.
But I can't resist you.
Alpha Crackers, Simply irresistible.
This advert is FDA approved.
Everyone needs the perfect snack to munch on during a fun moment. Wow. Enjoy the tasty McBerry Twist cupcakes, deliciously baked and packaged for a sweet treat. Premium quality cakes baked with love for all, enriched in butter and milk.
Yummy.
McBerry Twist cupcakes, simply irresistible. Try one today.
This advert is FDA approved.
Ejuma bia ye ejuma. E wo said dia wan kasa obesomu a. Obesomu no e na obehu say sika wo na sika ni.
Ejuma na me ye no minim dia menya wo. Che bia no bokra na. Minim dia menya wo.
Bi baba say obaba de odi ni ko school a. Dachin obeware akotena be ma bi fie. Nsenya di papa bia obeya ma wo. Nti ni mama nyina wa fa yan ko school.
Ejuma we de me kan kwalo. O ye ejuma banka ho mfa ho ntono. Metuma ka se me de kubebe 1000 pieces beba. Metuma nya profit be 2000 won.
Obia me ni wa ho nkola me. Say ya me hwa de mpo na hye me kawa pon so say me so me wo nipemu e. Wanye me hwa de wanhye wanye me hwe. Onye oba fofura na ni bire. Afo ho oba bi no wa sport to send wa boni tell wa pagya no consume kwa na me ka se ni kombe bu o.
This is the hustler story.
Go Ghana. Are you struggling?
Now, me.
Obek kanokre. Susu san kwai no bia wan to na bia e man kwai bebre.
Mommy, you fish can see about Kotoso. Me boga, send me sika from Lemonade Finance. Wa Brian, tell the shit. And let me £2.
Lemonade Finance.
Say they're sending money back home from UK, Canada, and now US. I accepted a instant charges. I still waiting in so ye. Unbeatable. We should me promo code Dr. Like Nenya £10, $10, and $10 for the first transaction. What is send this guy download to Lemonade Finance.
Welcome to the Ghana ICT Hub, a partnership between MTN Ghana and the Government of Ghana through the Ministry of Communications and Digitization. MTN pledged to support Ghana's digitization agenda in line with its ambition to lead the delivery of digital solutions for Africa's progress. In fulfillment of this pledge, MTN Ghana has committed $25 million toward the realization of the Ghana ICT Hub project. The objectives of the Ghana ICT Hub project is anchored on the following: to create an ICT-enabled environment for human capital and ICT skills development, to develop an ICT ecosystem through remote access delivery to facilitate job creation for national development, to provide a modern, state-of-the-art physical infrastructure to serve as a pillar for the digital Ghana agenda. The physical infrastructure, when completed, will provide 4,000 square meters of space with the following facilities: laboratories for technology training and research, innovation hub, co-working spaces for tech innovation startups, Tier 3 data center, conferencing facilities, offices and meeting rooms, commercial lettable spaces, gaming area, restaurant, ancillary facilities. The technology laboratories will be fitted with the next generation ICT equipment and applications to provide the youth of Ghana with practical training in Industry 4.0 technologies such as artificial intelligence, AI, machine learning, cloud computing, 3D printing, robotics, Internet of Things, IoT, advanced manufacturing techniques, cybersecurity, genetic engineering. The project also seeks to establish a complete ecosystem at the hub through remote access delivery to facilitate job creation for national development. The ecosystem shall comprise of MDAs, technology companies, startups, incubators, research agencies, leading universities globally, foundations worldwide, to create a community. 1. The ecosystem community shall bridge the divide between academia and industry and provide solutions to challenges in the key sectors of health, agriculture, and educational sectors of the economy. 2. It shall also run an innovation program providing mentoring and networking for the youth in tech startups. 3. The ecosystem community shall establish an innovation fund to support startups, research agencies, and other entities in the ecosystem. MTN Ghana and the Ministry of Communications and Digitization are championing the Ghana Digital Agenda for Ghana's development. Welcome to the digital age.
I want you so bad, Alpha Cracker. I want you. I wanna say yes, I can't resist. I want you. Ooh, I want you, Alpha Cracker. I want you so bad, Alpha Cracker.
Don't me call one casa.
Alpha goodness rich in milk and butter in Alpha Cracker. Yummy and deliciously crunchy.
But I can't resist you.
Alpha Crackers, simply irresistible.
This advert is FDA approved.
Everyone needs the perfect snack to munch on during a fun moment. Wow. Enjoy the tasty McBerry Twist cupcakes, deliciously baked and packaged for a sweet treat. Premium quality cakes baked with love for all, enriched in butter and milk.
Yummy.
Oh, McBerry Twist cupcakes, simply irresistible. Try one today.
This advert is FDA approved.
Ejuma bia ye ejuma. E wo said dia wan kasa obesomu a. Obesomu no e na obehu say sika wo na sika ni.
Juma na me ye no minim dia menya wo. Nche bia no bokra na minim dia menya wo.
Mi baba say obaba de odi ni ko school a. Dachin obeware akotena be ma bi fie. Nsenya de papa bia obeya ma wo. Nti ni mama nyina wa fa yan ko school.
Juma we di me kan kwalo. O ye juma banka won fa won to no. Metuma ka se me de kugebe 1000 pieces be ba. Metuma nya profit be 2000 won.
Obi amini wa hun kola me. Say ya me ho ade mpo na hye me ka wa pon so say me so me wo nipa mu e. Wanye me ho ade wan hye wanye me hwe. Onye oba fufura na na ni bire. Afo ho oba bi no wa sport to say no wa boni tem apeja no kon so me ko na me ka say ni kon be bu.
This is the hustler story.
Go Ghana! Are you struggling to pay your huge rent advance? Do you wish to pay your rent on monthly basis? Then good news is here. The government of Ghana has introduced the National Rental Assistance Scheme to help Ghanaians, especially the youth, pay for their rent on a monthly basis. To qualify, an applicant must show proof of the following minimum requirements. Be a Ghanaian, possess a valid Ghana card. You must be an adult of 18 years and above, have a verifiable employment or earned income. To apply, visit www.nras.gov.gh. The scheme is currently operational in the following regions: Greater Accra Region, Ashanti Region, Eastern Region, Western Region, Bono East Region, and the Northern Region. For further inquiries, contact 0551 341 515 or 0550 408 879. National Rental Assistance Scheme, making renting accessible for all.
So I have here with me Mr. Yao, and he is into carpentry work, and he tells me he's been doing this for the past 15 years. Oh my. So let's just also hear his side of the story. Brian, see, you Also share you may see 15 years.
Yeah, 50 years.
It's yen kasa eba ne sen na wo sha se na e ko ne sen.
Fa ne say me sua ejuma for 5 years. It's me sua wie no me koye work and pay kakra. It's fa work and pay no na fa ma bi so. O say me so me here there. Me small shop bi ase ne be a. Ejuma betimi a ai de. Akwa ni kakra no. It's ishase. In fact, say me jai work campaign me sha. In fact, say me ankasa me do me sha say almost 10 years now.
Oh, sha say 10 years now. Won say impempi no, so na me kan no say unyi a.
Yeah.
E bia na nya adwuma we na opese o ye, na so e bia brabo say nya si ko ye no. Na won so dia na tesen.
O musa. On say ya ye adwuma din say no. We do baby no. Me say body no be yam. It's a day I was a na where the pay my BM at the Prama in a bear. So bit now I check it.
It's schooling a one could it's now yes,
schooling them and Sharon Quenin, sir.
But who Kobe?
Yeah,
I did do him for
me, GHS.
We Jesus. But me sure say, we are Colano, so person me a doctor, person me a lawyer, also the net sana.
Sir, no, my dream is school send me to me kwenim kakra me pe me ye adwuma you meet me here they call me mama
to say adwuma ben sa to say me say me kwala be na pese me ye journalist yen century
yeah
na sisi a me say my fulfill dream ne kakra na also
na me ya me say me ye teacher
also ye teacher
yeah
nti school ni tina school na sem na
yeah school na nko ni e was kasem
e wa papa na fana tu ni nyina
me nyina
yes. I see. Nti ever since I was share dwuma say say wo mba wo yire.
Yeah.
Wo yire no msen.
O mi o yire ba.
Ba ko pe.
Number 3.
Number 3. Omu nyo mu ko school.
Mu ko school. First born ko SS. Na second born wo GHS 3. Na third one wo class 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nti wo say what to me sit down to me you know, because mom we divider ni kitchen set there. Why muta was kapa a tabotoni.
You want there for the beginning no na koye. Ba be do baby no. Let me say about from kapa. And see time I started koye no. It me here me to one plot be. Me share me down as but say 5 years me. Jumana ba phone kaka nti e dan su ka o
nti na also pese uye teacher won
yeah
nti sisi a ankwanko ba ne sa no unya sa akonya ne ba se ye teacher akonya ne ba obetan agya adwuma we ne wakoya na
oh for now they are too late
it
is me nyashka me
business one
yeah
nti sisi a wo me yo mu ko school ye mu ba ko ka se me de me pese me doctor me pese me hwe pese me ye o carpenter adwuma yi bia obepene se so me ya na
no there mean this
I didn't know when
Jumana nkasa if say carpentry work ni there a bad a year but you wo kwa let me fast wa obe ya yiye nti so me ba pese o ye carpentry work me kire no kwa obe to me fast so aye be yiya but for now there me pese obe adwuma we
ana unim say impempi na ya nkofo bebe aka say oh mo amoye enwuma we die faso bia nheda ni so bank ni wo sika sen doctor ni wo sika sen nti wo say baba be ye wo ye adwuma bi say no wo ne so manfo no e ya aduana
oh adwuma we de sika wo mu nti mi nka say sika ni mu adwuma no etimi koyi ma obi mu na bi mu so ho a enkoyi ma omu nti me ntumi nka say o obi betimi aka say o sika ni mu me ingenuity there me challenge no sika wo mu but e be dependi kwan anipa no fa so so e be dependi kwan anipa no fa so
it was so nti me basisi na me sit down bi na me be so ya kitchen cabinet kama me a obaje me sen
kitchen cabinet no it dependi the way the kitchen is it
mu
yeah yes so hono mu asana ye charge obi o ho ani de ne set na obi de no so o ho nye set nti ye susu ho no mu na ye de a na de ba enfa ni say standard we no room set no ana say kitchen set na nkasa sisi a ebua no ye wo mu different ye wo bi o ho I find laminated na ye wo normal plywood we say na ye ya na spray na ye wo ba ku su yo a say ye plywood na ye in fact say the normal plywood ye say na the sticker e fam nti sticker de no in fact so be nya no be 8,000 na laminated no in fact say ye kitchen set a be nya no be 20,000
20,000.
Yeah.
It is like 200 million.
Yes. Yes, set.
I see.
And then I say a bit depending say na wo no city.
Internally and also workmanship count.
Bibia count. Yeah, bibia count. Obi o ha which me aka say o. Yenye estimate materials are e be so no ankasa beto. So, nti otonya manu wi na ye a charge workmanship. So na it.
This is the story of Yao. This is Everyday People on GhanaWeb TV. My name is Victoria Cheibafo.
The water is blue. Love from Zanzibar. Hey guys, all too soon. The trip is almost over. It's our last day here in Zanzibar, and let me know in the comment section which of my Zanzibar experience do you love the most. Let me know in the comment section. For me, it's the entire experience here in Zanzibar. We are currently in Stone Town, and today we are going to a beautiful beach called the Nakupenda Beach. It's a beautiful sandbank in the middle of the ocean. It has blue water and pure white sands. Hi guys, we are back again, Charlie. Everyone talks about Nakupenda Beach. It's also a very pretty beach, and I hear the sun is between two beaches. I'm very excited, and I can't wait to see it with you. So let's go. We've already called the boat guy, so we are going to go to Nakupenda. I hope you're excited just as I am. Let's go, guys. We are just setting up now. Thank you. It's easy to find a boat ride just at the coast, and this trip cost us $20. Nakupenda is ideal for beach relaxing and snorkeling. Let's go, guys. The ocean. Everywhere is surrounded by water, and it's so beautiful. So I just come in to chill here, take some pictures and enjoy. Guys, look at what I found. So beautiful here. You're all invited, guys. This beach is so beautiful. Wow. It feels like I'm in the middle of the sea. Look at this. Amazing. The day about to just watch some sunset. I was so tired. I had an amazing time. I hope you enjoyed watching this vlog as much as I enjoyed being here, as much as I enjoyed taking you to Nakupenda Beach. Until next time, I want to say I love you. We ended our night at the local restaurant called Lukman, which was recommended to us by the local folks.
Coconut and this one for sure.
Yes.
This is special for eating as well.
Thank you so much. There were so many traditional food options, and this meal cost us $8. I hope you found this video helpful. Until next time, thank you so much.
Mommy, you fish can see about Kotoso. Me boga, send me sick from Lemonade Finance. While Brian did the shade and let me £10.
Lemonade Finance.
Say they're sending money back home from UK, Canada, and now US. I accepted instant charges. Exchange rate in unbeatable. We should me promo code Dr. Like £10, $10, and $10 Canadian for the first transaction. With this send this download to Lemonade Finance.
Welcome to the Ghana ICT Hub, a partnership between MTN Ghana and the Government of Ghana through the Ministry of Communications and Digitization. MTN pledged to support Ghana's digitization agenda in line with its ambition to lead the delivery of digital solutions for Africa's progress. In fulfillment of this pledge, MTN Ghana has committed $25 million toward the realization of the Ghana ICT Hub project. The objectives of the Ghana ICT Hub project is anchored on the following: to create an ICT-enabled environment for human capital and ICT skills development, to develop an ICT ecosystem through remote access delivery to facilitate job creation for national development, to provide a modern, state-of-the-art physical infrastructure to serve as a pillar for the digital Ghana agenda. The physical infrastructure, when completed, will provide 4,000 square meters of space with the following facilities: laboratories for technology training and research, innovation hub, co-working spaces for tech innovation startups, Tier 3 data center, conferencing facilities, offices and meeting rooms, commercial lettable spaces, gaming area, restaurant, ancillary facilities. The technology laboratories will be fitted with the next generation ICT equipment and applications to provide the youth of Ghana with practical training in Industry 4.0 technologies such as artificial intelligence, AI, machine learning, cloud computing, 3D printing, robotics, Internet of Things, IoT, advanced manufacturing techniques, cybersecurity, genetic engineering. The project also seeks to establish a complete ecosystem at the hub through remote access delivery to facilitate job creation for national development. The ecosystem shall comprise of MDAs, technology companies, startups, incubators, research agencies, leading universities globally, foundations worldwide, to create a community. 1. The ecosystem community shall bridge the divide between academia and industry and provide solutions to challenges in the key sectors of health, agriculture, and educational sectors of the economy. 2. It shall also run an innovation program providing mentoring and networking for the youth in tech startups. 3. The ecosystem community shall establish an innovation fund to support startups, research agencies, and other entities in the ecosystem. MTN Ghana and the Ministry of Communications and Digitization are championing the Ghana digital agenda for Ghana's development. Welcome to the digital age.
I want you so bad, Alpha Cracker. I want you. I wanna say yes, I can't resist. I want you. Ooh, I want you. Alpha Cracker. I want you so bad, Alpha Cracker.
I don't me call one casa.
Alpha goodness rich in milk and butter in Alpha Cracker. Yummy and deliciously crunchy.
But I can't resist you.
Alpha Crackers, simply irresistible.
This advert is FDA approved.
Everyone needs the perfect snack to munch on during a fun moment. Wow. Enjoy the tasty McBerry Twist cupcakes, deliciously baked and packaged for a sweet treat. Premium quality cakes baked with love for all, enriched in butter and milk.
Yummy.
Oh, McBerry Twist cupcakes, simply irresistible. Try one today.
This advert is FDA approved.
Edwuma bia ye edwuma. E wo se dia wan kasa obesomu a. Obesomu no e na obehu se sika wo na se sika ni.
Edwuma na me ye no minim dia menya wo. Che bia no bokra na. Minim dia menya wo.
Bi baba se oba ba de odi ni ko school a. Dachi obe ware akotena be ma bi fie. Nsenya de papa bia obe ya ma wo. Nti ni mama nyina wa fa ya ko school.
Edwuma we de me kan kwalo. O ye edwuma banka won fa won to no. Metuma ka se me de kubebe 1000 pieces be ba. Metuma nya profit be 2000 won.
Obi amini wa wonkola me say ya me hwa de mpo na hye me kawa pon fu say me sumi wo nipemu e wanwe me hwa de wanhye wanwe me hwe onye oba fufura na ni bire afọ ho oba bi no wa sport to say no wa boni tell ma pagya no consume kwa na me ka say ni kombe bu o.
This is the hustler story.
Go Ghana! Are you struggling to pay your huge rent advance? Do you wish to pay your rent on monthly basis? Then good news is here. The government of Ghana has introduced the National Rental Assistance Scheme to help Ghanaians, especially the youth, pay for their rent on a monthly basis. To qualify, an applicant must show proof of the following minimum requirements. Be a Ghanaian, possess a valid Ghana card. You must be an adult of 18 years and above, have a verifiable employment or earned income. To apply, visit www.nras.gov.gh. The scheme is currently operational in the following regions: Greater Accra Region, Ashanti Region, Eastern Region, Western Region, Bono East Region, and the Northern Region. For further inquiries, contact 0551 341 515 or 0550 408 879. National Rental Assistance Scheme, making renting accessible for all.
We control a lot of the things we do. And so in terms of quality, we can really assure our clients that we are giving you quality and value for your money.
Hello and welcome to Business Moment on GhanaWeb TV. My name is Na Oyokote. Today we'll be talking about the real estate business here in Ghana. Don't go away, I'll be right back. Welcome back. I am at the Greens Estate here in Tema Community 25, and I'll be speaking to the Chief Executive Officer of this beautiful estate. Her name is Kiran Deswani. That's Wani. I hope I got the name right.
Yes, you did.
Hello, Kiran. Welcome to Business Moments.
Hello, how are you?
I'm
Thank
very
you
well.
for coming to visit us and join us here at the Greens today.
Thank you for having us as well. How long have you been in Ghana?
So I moved to Ghana in 2014.
Okay.
And I started a company called Alubond West Africa, where we used to cater to the construction industry. We used to do facades, so glazing, curtain wall, cladding. Company from Dubai called Mulk Holdings. So that's how I came to Ghana in 2014.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So I see you've been in Ghana for like, should I say, almost 10 years now. So I'm sure you might have had some favorite food of yours. What was your favorite Ghanaian food? Jollof, wache, kenke, which is which? Which one?
I love wache. I
Okay.
like jollof, and my favorite is light soup.
Oh wow!
I don't know
That's
if that's a typical favorite, but my favorite is yes.
Oh,
I
that's
like
nice.
good light soup.
Oh wow,
Yes.
that's nice.
Yeah.
That's really nice. Spicy and all.
Little spicy.
Okay. All right. So then we are delving straight to business. We want to talk about the Greens Estate. What is the Greens Estate and what do you do?
So we actually founded the company in 2017. We came across a parcel of land that we acquired, and luckily we had no issues with the registration, the title, which sometimes happens to be a problem here in Ghana. Then an architect, when I actually first bought the land, we didn't really know what to do. So it was getting the architect, and he actually had a vision. So we had that as an option. We had reselling the land as an option, and we also had doing service plots as an option.
Okay.
Right? Because we were like, okay, this is not our trade. So we had three options, and we were very convinced with actually the architect's overview of what the estate could look like.
Okay.
Which was what you have visited today.
Oh, wow. So the plan was not to essentially start on the estate.
No.
Just wanted to acquire property in Ghana.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We just thought, okay, real estate, whether it's land or finished product, it's always a great investment, because I do believe that real estate is tangible. So it's a real asset that you can actually see. So we just bought the land, and then from there we have come quite far actually.
Oh, okay. That's nice. So prior to starting, I mean, after getting the advice from the architect about starting a real estate, did you dream of having such a big space or over 100 homes or units?
Not at all.
Okay.
And I remember an architect in Dubai actually said to me, once you start being a developer, you will never stop.
Okay.
So it's like you will never look back. And I was like, okay, that stuck here. And where we are right now, we've acquired another parcel of land right next to here, another almost 6 acres, where we'll be building another 75 homes. And we are also doing a joint venture with ANC Mall. They are developing ANC Village in OEB. So there we're also going to be building residential complex within the ANC Village.
Okay. And yeah, so from my research, I realized you guys have a good taste when it comes to housing. I mean, the features are quite unique and all. What went into that thinking, or that the building, you know?
So definitely design, the architect has had the eye, and of course I think we also appreciate aesthetics, and we do believe that you don't necessarily have to spend extremes amount of money to have something looking good. So we do consider ourselves in the middle income bracket. So people mainly from the diaspora are our preferential buyers, and then professionals, doctors, people in the oil business, like people working for these companies.
Oh, okay. Did you face any challenges while starting up?
A lot of people asked me, like, how have you actually succeeded being in such a male-dominating industry? But I have been very lucky that I've been treated very well by, you know, the greater organization, the Ghana Real Estate, banks, clients. It's been quite smooth.
Okay.
And I've had a great team also. I mean, it's not just... Yes.
Kudos to the team as well.
Yes,
very
yes,
important.
Yes,
you should always have the right team for your business to
yes.
help it expand and
Yes.
grow to reach this level.
Yes.
Yeah. So I see you have quite a number of amenities. There's the pool area, there's the bar area, there's a playground for children. What went into that?
So again, I think coming from Dubai, like I'm originally Indian, but I am born and brought up in Spain, and I've been living in Dubai for the past 15 years also.
Okay.
So my husband lives in Dubai, and I am between Dubai and here. And I've always appreciated seeing, you know, gated communities where you have the amenities, so you don't have, especially for children, when they come home after school, they don't have to commute to go for swimming classes or tennis classes, or, you know, just hang out with your community, neighbors, friends. It's just safe. So that's why I think we also think that it's more a lifestyle than just amenities. It's like people that come here look to have a better lifestyle.
Okay. So meaning there's something for everyone.
Yes.
Whether mother, father,
yes.
children.
Yes.
There's something for everyone.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I want to find out what makes you different from other, I mean, your company, the Greens Estate, what makes it different from other real estate companies?
So one thing that we really pride ourselves in is that we actually do our construction in-house. And that is something that I always think that it is one of our unique advantages. Normally, developers contract or subcontract the construction to a construction company, and construction, it is like a very, very difficult industry to actually know what has gone into the construction. Like if we look at the wall, you don't know how much, what's the iron rods that are inside the steel, you don't know how many coats of paint. So there's a lot of, like, you can't really measure construction. So for us, we do our construction in-house, and I think that gives us an edge in controlling our quality and what we actually deliver to our clients.
Okay. I want to delve just a little bit personal. Have you always been interested in the real estate business?
I have.
Okay.
I have always admired, growing up, people that would get passive income. Like, I would be like, okay, so this gentleman, you know, he's collecting X amount of thousands of dollars or euros when we were in Spain. It wasn't his main business, but it would be like his passive income. He had invested in real estate. He was like older at that time, and he could just sit and just get that income. So I've always looked up to investment in real estate.
Oh, okay.
And again, like I said earlier, the fact that it is a tangible asset.
Yeah. But what's your clientele base?
Mainly diaspora.
Targets? Okay.
From the USA, from the UK. We've got some clients that have come from, actually even Ghanaians from Japan, from Israel, Canada.
Okay.
Mainly. I would say 80% of our clientele is from the diaspora.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So still on clientele base, you already have already made units, and you spoke about acquiring another land. So what if I'm your client and I do not want the house, but I want a land? Is there an option like that?
No,
Okay.
because as a gated community also, we believe that, you know, we do want to protect your investment, and I think having the let's say like units that will be easy for you to resell in case of wanting to resell. It would be easier when it's all properties that are standard, not different colors, different styles, different designs. So that's why we don't sell land.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. You spoke about style. I see the houses are almost in the same style. What inspired that? Colors, style.
Yes. So the architect.
Okay.
The architect.
So an advice based on the architect.
Yes. So
okay.
he's the let's say the master behind the designs that you see, the colors, you know.
Oh, all right. Okay, so it's been nice having you, Kiran Daswani. Thank you so much for joining us on Business Moments on GhanaWeb. Thank you for sharing your business with us, telling us what you put into it and everything that's got to do with your business.
Thank you so much
for coming.
Thank you.
When we return, we take a tour of the Greens Estate. Stay tuned. Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. Well, this is the part where we take a tour of the facility. I believe you've been enjoying the interesting conversation so far, but we are going to check out what the Greens Estate Company has for us so you would decide on the kind of house you want. I have with me here the project manager of the Greens Estate Company. He is Prince Nyako. Hello, Prince Nyako. Welcome to Business Moments on GhanaWeb.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right.
Welcome to the Greens.
Thank you. And what do you have for us? Take us on a tour.
Well, we have a lot to offer, and I think once we go on the tour, you should see what we have to offer.
All right. So
come with us.
He has a lot to offer. Let's go. Okay. Okay, so I've noticed something interesting when I entered. I realized the street names are named according to, the streets are named according to flowers. I see marigold, I saw tulip over there.
Yes.
Is there any inspiration behind it?
Well, the vision of the Greens was to, as the name suggests, the Greens. We are trying to project nature and give a refined living experience to our clients. And so that is the reason why we have named our streets also after nature. So we have the palm street, and as you can see, you have palm trees all labeled here. You have the tulip, marigold, and all of that. So basically, that is the vision here.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. And I read your profile, and one of the things I saw was that building affordable houses. How affordable is the Greens to the average Ghanaian?
Well, people may say that affordability is relative.
Okay.
But what we have done here at the Greens is to give you quality for not to also break the bank. Okay. That is what we've tried to do. And so we have houses ranging from 1 bed to 5 bedroom. Okay. And as much as possible, we try and control the cost by making sure that we do our own construction. We source materials from very competitive sources to be able to also beat down the prices for our clients. And so as we go along, you learn about the prices we have.
Okay, sure. And so whilst we are sourcing your materials, do you do local or international?
Basically, we do local. The vision of our CEO is also that we want to get the community involved. And so we have a lot of workers here who are Ghanaians, indigenous people, and then as much as possible we source all materials also from here in Ghana. Yes.
Okay. I think that's beautiful. At least there's some sort of employment for our local people here in Ghana. Exactly. And I've also noticed one thing. There's you are using particular colors. I see ash, I see white, and That color, is it light burgundy? Terracotta. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Is there a reason?
Well, I mean, we have a professional architect who does all our designs, and so the concept is to make sure that we have uniformity, and also not to have colors that are too, you know, pungent on the eyes. Exactly. Okay. So we have white, which gives you a brighter of the environment. I mean, we have gray, which is also like a bit of a shade of not too deep a gray. Okay. But so it just, you know, blends in. It gives you a very bright, you know, community.
Okay, okay. Yeah. So as the project manager, what are some of the amenities house owners get to enjoy?
Okay, so maybe I'll take you there. But in here we have a swimming pool, a community swimming pool. Mm-hmm. We have a gymnasium.
Okay.
We have a multi-purpose court. Mm-hmm. And then we also have playgrounds, as you can see from behind me. We are yet to finish though, but we have some of these dotted all around, so you don't have your kids go outside to go and play. So we'll have some things like this for our kids to be able to also play. And then for the adult, we have a rooftop bar. Okay. We'll go and see that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
How much went into all these?
Okay.
What plans went into putting these edifices?
Okay, so where we started from is where we actually started in 2017. Okay. So that was our first phase. So we have some 2 beds, 3 beds, and then 2-bed terraces. Okay. Okay, so that's ended the first phase. And then we have the second phase, which started from just opposite the first phase, all the way to house 57, just ahead of us. Okay. So that also comprises some 2 beds, 3 beds, basically. Yes, and so we have a mix of everything: 2 beds, 3 beds for our phases 1 to phase 3, and then ongoing we have some 1 bed as well. I'll show you that as well. Okay. Very beautiful.
Okay. In terms of space, you know, some of us like our spaces. We like big spaces. Yeah. I've noticed some of these real estate companies have quite smaller spaces. How big is your space?
Well, it's quite sizable. We have actually optimized the spaces we have, and so as you can see on my left, this is a typical 4-bedroom, which is part of our, you know, phase 3. Mm-hmm. You have your parking to your left here. Mm-hmm. You have the building there. You can go all around the building. Oh, okay. You have also some greenery to your left as well. And so, I mean, we have really optimized the space, and definitely it is really a design for a family. I mean, yes.
Yeah, and for this particular house, I could see your client understood the concept, because I can see more greens actually in the house, and it makes it more beautiful.
Exactly. Okay. So as you can see, I mean, he's done a lot of, you know, additions to it. Mm-hmm. We have spaces for families, sit around for families. We have a lot of greenery around there, so there's a lot of space for families to be able to sit around and enjoy the facility.
Okay. I see quite a number of units around me. How many in total do we have?
Okay. So in total, we're doing a community of about 108 houses. 108 houses as we speak. We are on the last phase of it. We just have about 6 buildings to go. So those of you who want to be part of this community, you better run.
Rush while the deal is still hot.
Exactly.
Okay, that's nice. So we are heading towards
the phase 3. I want to first show you the recreational area, so you appreciate what, you know, the entire community also comes with.
So when you talk about the recreational area, is it just one particular spot? Because you showed me one particular one. Is that the only place for the units?
No. So that is a playground for kids. Mm-hmm. Yes, and then we have an additional space where you have an open top bar. Mm-hmm. You have the gym. And then you have also a multi-purpose and a swimming pool. Okay. So that is where I'm taking you to now.
All right, so this is the recreational space, and like I said earlier, I actually thought it was a unit, a housing unit, but it really looks spacious. There's a pool. I think there's a tennis court. That's the bar you spoke about.
That's
up there.
Exactly. I'll take you there to look at it.
All right, sure.
Very beautiful. Okay. But let me not catch you. But We also have apartment, 1-bed apartment here, a 3-bed apartment as well. So those of you who are looking to do some investments can consider a 1-bed apartment here.
That's fine.
For Airbnb. I mean, it will give
Airbnb,
you very good.
yes, I was going to ask if you do Airbnb. Okay, so take us round and let's see what you've got.
Yes, so here is a community pool. As you can see, it's all done. Ready for swim. I don't know whether you brought in the costume.
Unfortunately, I didn't.
Okay, and then we have the multi-purpose court here. So that's for long tennis. You can do basketball as well, and even volley.
How deep is the pool?
We have the deepest side is about 1.3 feet.
Okay.
And then we have very, very shallow, even for babies. You can sit on the staircases to your right.
Okay.
Yes.
But is this enough for the 108?
Oh yes, I mean this is about 15 by 8 meter pool. So quite, you know, very big. It's quite big. Yes.
Okay, sure.
So the gym is not finished yet, but that is where the gym is.
Okay.
So we have about 162 square meters of gym space with washrooms, male and female with lockers.
Okay.
Yes, it's not finished yet. So
yeah, I see.
And then up here is our open, rooftop bar.
Okay.
Maybe I can also take you there
so
to look at.
Before we go to the rooftop bar, let's have a look at the 1-bedroom.
Okay.
Apartment or unit. So you have 2 of these, right?
We have 2 units of these.
Okay.
These are not completed yet.
Okay.
They're not completed yet, so. Maybe if we
can just have a fair idea
of what it is.
Of how it actually looks.
Okay.
Oh, I see some of the cabinets already.
Exactly. So it comes with an open kitchen. It's an open kitchen concept with an island.
Okay.
And then you have the sitting area here. You have a bedroom to your left. Yes. So you have closet space.
Okay.
You have a closet space here. That is the washroom.
Wow.
Yes.
The washroom is even spacious.
Exactly. And then the bedroom here. Exactly. A total of about 95 square meters.
Okay. So how much is something like this? Does something like this cost?
Yes. So this is going for a cool $109,000. $109,000.
$109,000.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so that's the staircase.
That's the staircase leading up.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So how was it for you handling this huge project? I mean, how did you feel from the onstart and to where you've gotten to?
Well, I mean, for me, it's been an experience. My background is actually in quantity surveying.
Okay.
Exactly, yeah. And veering into project management has not been too difficult because our training really allows us to do that.
Okay.
And so we started off in 2017. As you can see here, we are building our last gate. And so